Hello and welcome. In this message, I would like to address the possibilities of self that you will find whenever you venture into the world of multidimensionality. Your idea of self, as such, as it begins to shift and begins to change, will come into understanding that your potentiality, your manifestation, or the concept that you believe that is the manifestation, will start happening at a whim of your thought. And so your generalized idea of existence and generalized idea of what it means to be functioning in your new space will attempt to change as you start to manifest things into your reality by the flying thought of your mind. And as that continues to happen, I want to say that manifestation comes to be a very real thing and very surprisingly interesting, but realize the extent in which you will be able to manifest will be endless. And so you will be responsible for creating the new earth and creating the new structures on this planet with this new power, with this new ability, and allowing the planet and allowing the circumstances around you to start to change and shift as you become more aware of your infinite existence and then existence of your cohabitation with the planet, cohabitation with the other beings in the galaxy, and then your own existence as part of the larger network, part of the larger set of um, entities that you would come to identify. Your your identity will become fluid. So your idea behind what it means to be you, what is the definition of humanity, what is the definition of you as a galactic citizen, so will come into realization. And then from there, you'll be able to start building larger networks of comprehension where you will identify yourself as one part of a very large system that has always been functioning and is always functioning on this larger scope and larger projection of self. And so, your idea behind communication, your idea behind being one with the reality of otherwise, will become more and more familiar as you function in this new space. And then, therefore, your cognitive thinking, your ability to comprehend larger bits of information, larger um, um, thought bubbles, would then grow and grow and grow. And so then, therefore, your understanding of existence as a whole will almost flip flop within itself and completely rewrite its narrative. And so you will be able to see things from your perspective, but the perspective of the new you. And everything that has held its place in the past will basically fade away, and then therefore all perspectives will be shifted. So almost as if you would refer to it as a complete paradigm shift. But within this paradigm, you are shifting into a different dimension that would cause you to expand your consciousness, expand understanding of you, and expand the overall potentials of what a human race is now becoming. Um, the story is unwritten because you are manifesting your reality, and so. But from the larger standpoint, as you step into the new role of yourself as a galactic citizen, you will be able to understand the importance and the nuance of your personal weight that you bring into this overall, play and the overall drama that is a larger scope of living. And so your chance to see yourself as something bigger, your chance to see yourself as something that is very much in tuned into the overall larger picture of self is coming on board. And so recognize it, recognize what's coming, recognize how you perceive it, recognize how your body feels it, still recognize the existence of yourself as a form, but then realize then that the form will become more nimble and you will become to express your form in different ways. You will be able to express your form in ways that you have not been able to alter it or play with before. But just like everything else, this is your choice into a reality, your choice into manifestation, regardless of the scope of things that you're now becoming able to see for the first time. The essence of you is not changing, right? The essence of you is just comprehending a larger story than you have been able to hear before. And so realize that, adjust to that, hold responsibility within yourself of what it means to make your choices into this world and into this larger interpretation of a galactic existence. And then adjust your outlook and adjust your trajectory of self into the positivity that you want to create, into the love that you want to bring in, into the changes of this realm that you want to start taking effect in order for you to start to see and comprehend this world as something different. So the gameplay is very much your decision, and then in this world, in this realm, you're functioning kind of on a dualistic split of changing your reality here on this plane and in this planetary observation as a whole, but at the same time realizing that it is actually flowing out further into the larger galactic interpretation, and obviously the interpretation of oneness, that is the existence of the whole. So happy exploring, and happy manifesting.